You are surrounded by abundance. Breathe it in. It's already yours. The universe is listening. Speak your desires into light. The garden grows because you believe. This is your time. Welcome to Manifestation Monday. Hello. Oh, I better make me bigger. Hello. Welcome to each and every one of you. I hope you can hear me okay. Let me know in the chat. I know you will. I know you'll let me know in the chat. Hello, how are you? I love Patty. You are adorable. Love Zelda. I love this intro. Well, you just got to throw something together. It's beautiful. I want to sit out in that garden and absorb the sun. Well, so do I. And I swear, that's a pretty big thing. I swear, but wouldn't this be wonderful? I just want to build this. I mean, hello. You can just all come and knock on my door and say, hey, Zell, you want to go have tea? You want to go have coffee? And the answer is yes. Hello to each and every one of you. We have new people in our space, in our realm tonight. I want to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. It is Manifestation Monday. I am Lady Zelda Kelly. It is Monday, the last day of June. We're not going to see this again. The last day of June, June 30th, 2025. We are finishing the year number 9 endings, which is very good because then we've got new beginnings. Hold on. It's pollen time. Hold on. And by the way, Mrs. Marie is in the chat with True Oracle. And thank you so much for being here. She gifted me this. Isn't this cute? I love that. I just wish I could put that in my hand and say, there, talk to the hand. But I love it and I use it all the time. So my darlings, I've been hearing a few people have been manifesting a few things. And I'm so glad for you. But before we get started, I want to talk about your rice jars. And my darlings, rice jar. Now you can pick up a rice jar ebook that I wrote in the psychic shop. It's a nominal little fee. It just helps to get you going and explains things, but I want you to see this. And my nose is tickling. And don't think I'm that chick on that show. What was that, Bewitched? I wish I were. So, look, money will come to the surface. You see that? My money is coming to the surface. There's a lot of things I'm manifesting. Many of you know what? Many of you know. And so it is almost time for the full moon. In fact, we are getting rays from the new moon. We are getting new moon rays now. Put your rice jar, any size you want. I keep saying I'm going to get a bigger rice jar, but you know what I have to do first? I have to drink the coffee that's in the jar that I want to make the rice jar in. So that hasn't happened yet. But put your rice jar on the sill, on your window, on your back porch, anywhere where you can get the rays of the new moon. And that's just going to really energize it for you. New moon, full moon, and you're good. Then bring it in. All is great. There you go. It's just me. I love your glasses tonight, Zelda. Those are flattering on you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've got several pair of different styles. So, the girls gotta look a little different, because otherwise everybody will think I don't go home at night. So there we go, my darlings. I want to welcome my beautiful mods that are in here. Captain Harris, Jerry Harris, she's my captain. And AD, I don't know if she's going to make it tonight. Mrs. Marie are here. Not that I need mods, but they're there to help you if you need anything. So, my darlings, it's been a week, hasn't it? And there's a lot of crime stuff going on, and we're not going to talk about that. So I want you to watch for my video later on tonight, and we're going to catch up on that. And another little announcement is that members only live. So if you want to become a member, members only live will be next Sunday, July 6th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I will be reading your cards. And I read whatever subject, just no legal, no pregnancy, no medical. Everything else goes. If you're okay with the world knowing what's going on, come on and bring it in. That's the way I say. Okay, my darlings, got some little things here. So mark your calendars for that next Sunday. So we have it every other Sunday, unless otherwise something is going on. Okay, Grandmere Rain, love and light to all. I made rice jar 2 times bigger and still ran out of room. Daughter given $500 the next day. My apologies. Oh my heck. I'll get warmed up. Daughter was given $500 the next day. That was fast. Woofy. Good for you. Pardon me. Well, I can tell you this. The first day that I made my rice jar, $800. Never had a client that came back and said, you helped me a long time ago, and I didn't really have a lot of money back then, but now I do. And here, I'm just going to pay you this. Okay, thank you. I'll take it. So there you are. So it works. It works. It's all about that. So my darlings, tonight I want to talk to you about a subject that may hurt a little bit, and we all know what it is. And Patty, thank you so much. Subscribe and like. It's free. There you go. Help me out. I want to let you know that I'm also on the platform Kick tonight. And here's a funny thing. On our previous streams, I was on Kick. Didn't pay attention to it or whatever. I got a notification that they're sending me a small little monetization thing. I just think that's hilarious. So if you're on the Kick side, come on over. Thank you so much. And you do not have to subscribe, and it is free. So tonight, my darlings, I should have talked before this. I've been kind of silent all day. If you can believe, I know there is a God, right? Okay, so I've been busy working on some zodiac predictions for July. After we are done here, I got 2 more that I've got to edit, and I will be dropping those. So watch your notifications, set your notifications, set that notification bell. All right, so I'm going to put your chats up here on the screen in case you're all watching from different devices. But I want to talk to you about something that can be a little painful. And what is a little painful? Well, it's the weight. It's working, doing all the manifestations, and then it's the weight. Now, oh, there's my little Candy. Hi, sweetheart. How are you, my darling? Thank you. Thank you so much, Patty. Thank you. So before I get any more distracted, because I'm just so glad that I'm here with you all the time, we need to just move in, right? So I've made a few notes. You know me, the note taker. So this is what I've come up with. And I think this is really, really important because many times you'll either call me, email me, write me and say, I've been doing this for, it feels like 100 years. It's good because I've been around 150 now and nothing has happened. What's going on? And I always say this, and I know you probably have heard it: a watched pot doesn't boil. Have you heard that? Let me know in the chat if you've heard it. A watch pot doesn't boil. I'm going to tell you what it really means. There's a core to that, and it belongs in the law of attraction. It means sometimes we get obsessive. We're looking toward what the outcome is going to be, and we focus the delay as the result. Uh-oh, that's pretty deep. Because the more we stare at the pot, hoping that it boils, worry, anxiety, checking things, the slower things feel, as in time has slowed down. And often it's because and due to resistance. Have you ever heard of that commercial in the old days by Ronco that says, set it and forget it? Well, that's pretty much what the laws of attraction is. When you do this, it's tied to the law of attraction. And really what it's trying to tell you is it speaks to trust and letting go. So you got to let go of the outcome. And many times I hear, pardon me, another drink, I apologize. Woof. Many times it comes across to me as though they do it one day and then it's like, oh, well, it doesn't work. I'm not going to do it anymore. Well, you know what that means? The law of attraction does work. Because remember what Henry Ford said, whether you believe it does or you believe it doesn't, you're right. You're right. So here's what happens: time distortion and energy. Obsession with the outcome. And most people get obsessed with, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to come up with a lump sum of money that I'm trying to manifest and I don't pay the lottery? I don't have rich relatives. Oh, my darlings, you would be surprised. But waiting feels longer because we're measuring that moment instead of living it. When we take that little measuring stick, okay, it's been 2 or 3 days, not happened yet. So instead of just living, we measure, and we're not supposed to do that. The universe doesn't respond to begging energy. It responds to alignment. Oh, I think I better say that again. The universe doesn't respond to begging energy. You know, we're like the little kids at the checkout with their parents and saying, please, 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 can I have this candy? Can I have this? Please, please. And finally, your parent looks at you and says, if you say this one more time, right? Right? Think of the universe as your relative, a close relative. Now, resistance blocks the flow of things. Watching the pot is resisting the outcome because you're afraid you're going to miss something. You got to watch that pot. Oh my gosh, what if it boils over? What if it does this? What if it does that? I don't have anything else to do. I'll just stand here and watch it. The more you need it to boil or manifest, the more you push it away energetically. Isn't that funny? The more you put so much focus on how, what, where it's going to happen, the more you just push it away. Sometimes you just got to let things flow. The alchemy happens when you let it go. Alchemy is changing the energy. Let the water boil while you go light a candle or dance. You know, we always dance. Or take aligned action elsewhere. You know what my aligned action elsewhere is? Probably cleaning the bathroom, making sure that I have something out for dinner that is thawing for the next day, some type of aligned action. Dancing is always an option. Dancing, definitely, right? When you do this, when you let it go, this shows that you have faith. That's what you've asked for, and that's what you're going to get. Because you know what? Once you ask, and I've already said it, once you ask for something, it's an immediate. Everything is already going into alignment. Focus happens, not for the journey, but for the outcome. I've had so many people talk to me about the journey. I too, you know, some of my journey has been difficult. But getting from there to here, I wouldn't change anything. And that's tough to say, but that's very true. Because you know what this means? I wrote this down. Discomfort is a signal. It's not a problem. Discomfort is a signal. It's not a problem. A signal as maybe you're on the right track to something. If this isn't so comfortable because you know something, you'll appreciate it more. You'll appreciate it more. So detachment isn't apathy, it's trust. You don't plant a seed and dig it up daily to see if it's growing. I grew up on a farm. When the cornfields were planted, you never saw anyone going out to the fields and standing there going, okay, it's got to be knee high by the 4th of July. Where is it? And be tugging on the shoots of the stalks. Never happened. You plant it, you go on and do other things, and you allow it to nurture and grow. And you know what? Storms and rain are imperative in the growth, just like it is for us when we are manifesting and things seem a little uncomfortable. Many times it means that we're on the right track because we might have to figure some things out. Do you know that trust and voila, I'm back again. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where I left off. Isn't that horrible? We're having storms here. That's probably what it is. Yikes. So I don't know where I left off. So this is what I'm just going to say. Be cautious about how I'm here, I'm back. Hello. It happens. It happens, right? Pardon me. And no, it wasn't Sammy. Sammy is in the room watching cat TV. So I'm talking about trust. I don't think, thank you, Julie. I do not think that I was that far. Okay, so let me back up just a minute because we're almost done. Trust is the fertilizer. Detachment isn't apathy, it's trust. You don't plant a seed and dig it up daily to see if it's growing. You don't put out your garden and say, oh my gosh, tickle, tickle. Oh my gosh, this isn't happening. Oh my gosh. Now, here's a big thing: quantum manifestation. You like that? It belongs to quantum physics. One of the days we might get into quantum physics. But right now, tickle, tickle, quantum manifestation. And here's a trick. When you visualize it, feel it, release it, then live it as it is. And for those of you who cannot do that, then you might have to take another pathway and say, you know what, I want this, I want it, I'm working for it, and I'm working forward, I am going toward that, and get yourself into that mindset that it's not going to be so hard to live in the end, to be focused on where you are supposed to be according to spirit. The results will pop in when you start hovering. So here's the final words for this little presentation. Stop staring at the pot and go decorate the kitchen, my darlings, because the moment that you forget about it, boom, it starts to bubble. And there you go. And I'm going to tell you what, that works. That works. Okay. Wait, hello. We have a birthday. Timeout. A birthday. Anira. Oh, you have a birthday. Wait. I need a little drinky for this one. Okay, ready? Here we go. Everybody join me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Forgive my voice. Happy birthday, dear Anira. Oh, that's horrible. Happy birthday to you and many more. There you go, girl. I love it. I hope you're enjoying your day, or that you did enjoy your day, and that you saved a piece of birthday cake for us, because I mean, after all, right? So, my darlings, I haven't caught up on the chats. Detachment is trust. That's it. So, I didn't lose you that far into it. Tickle, tickle. So, thank you so much. All right. Annie, I visualized years ago a home I wanted. Bravo. I visualized moving in and then living there. I got the home a month later. Bravo, it works. It works. I'm going to tell you, I am the epitome of this manifestation stuff. If I didn't feel that it was working or that it would work, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't share it with you, because I'm not about the bull. Manifestation works. Jerry told me that she had a little bitty win, Captain Harris. And I'm going to tell you, collectively, when we're working together and we gather like this and we work in tandem together and we support each other, then guess what? It's all about it. I want you to know this, okay? There are times when I get frustrated because things don't happen as quickly as what I want them to happen. And then, you know what? I end up looking back and I think, holy moly, if that would have happened when I wanted it to happen, that oh my gosh, that would be a nightmare. How would have I handled that? What would I have done? Oh my gosh. So, sometimes God, his infinite wisdom, the universe, laws of attraction, save us from those moments where we think we know, where we think we know exactly where we want to be and who we want to be with and what we want to do and where we go, who we want to do, all these things. I love this bent hook. Look at that kitty face. Look at that. Be grateful for the wait. Be grateful for the wait. Show yourself some grace. Get some other things done. Now you know, all of you know, I am manifesting the house. And there's not a week that goes by that somebody says, when are you moving? I thought you said you were moving. Well, there's been some circumstances that, okay, I go with the flow. I go with the flow. But you know what I'm doing in the meantime? I'm clearing the clutter. You clear the clutter. So when it comes time to pack, you don't sit here and go, holy mackerel, look at all the work that I need to do. I clean out cabinets. I can't talk. I clean out cabinets. I clean out doors. I get rid of things I don't wear. I get rid of things that, make yourself useful. That's what my mom and dad always used to say. We never dared, when I was growing up, we never dared say, oh gosh, I'm bored. Because the moment we would say anything like that, well, you know what? You can go clean the kitchen. There's laundry to do. And you can do some ironing. And yes, back in those days, we ironed. And my grandmother even ironed my grandfather's chonies. I don't know why, but I think she was always afraid. Everybody always said, well, what if you get in an accident? You better wear some clean drawers. I think that she felt if anything ever happened, at least his little underwear would be ironed and they wouldn't talk and say what a horrible wife she was. Oh my gosh. So there you go, my darlings. Annie says, oh, I love this. I'm so glad you love it. I'm so glad. Patty is, I've been cleaning clutter for sure. Jules, my mom always said, only boring people get bored. Oh, I like that. I can tell you that. I'm not bored. And I'm not boring. You ought to know by now. Hello. Hello. I'm going to tell you, somebody just asked me for a tip jar. And I'm going to tell you something. I do not have the QR code for the QR code for the QR code to put on the screen. So I'm just going to put up a little banner. You do not have to. There's no obligation. And there we go. Let me see where this is. Let me see. And then we'll get it. We'll get it going. We'll get it going. There we go. Never required and always appreciated, and you don't have to do a thing. So there you are, my darlings. I'm going to tell you, I hope you take this lesson for really what it's worth. Because I'm going to tell you, I learned a lesson over the last few weeks, months, and over the last year and a half. When we were going through the Karen Reed trial, all of us together, and I thank you so much, Captain Harris. And I would say, I better go clean my bathroom before my bathroom looks like a crime scene. But I would be here streaming, working, doing my thing. And before you know it, the day would go by and there were things that I'd like to do personally not get done. And boy, talk about a setback. And now that that's been over a week ago, this past Thursday already on the 18th, case closed. Done. We're off to the races on some new things. But I'll tell you what, it made me sit back and look. It made me, because I was turning blind eyes and saying, I'll get it done. I can get through this house like little Speedy Gonzales. I'll get it done. Well, Speedy never came. And then when it was over, I was like, oh, look. Because what was happening was I was working, I was streaming, I was reading, I was posting. And then by the time I was done with all that, I'd be so tired that getting up and running the vacuum was not in my future. And I learned a lot of lessons because, as we know, that type of thing, your house grows if you don't pay attention to it. And now I have a little system. I have a little system, and I want you all to have a little system too. And yes, I go through, you know me, I make notes, I go through planners like there's no tomorrow. And it's crazy, but I do it. I have an iPad, I have one notebook, and I have another notebook for tarot layouts that I use for myself when doing things. I want you to know that the laws of attraction is not a hard thing. And if you feel like you have to force it, then you're approaching it wrongly. You should not have to feel like this is something that you have to do. You shouldn't have to feel like, oh my gosh, this isn't working. What now? Okay. I have a client. I got to tell you, here comes the Zelda story. Get ready. I have the client. She'll remain nameless. She watches. Hello, my darling. You said I can share. She is the epitome of watching every law of attraction, show, video, movie, this, that, the other thing. And holy moly, by the time she's done, hi, ID, my darling, thank you and welcome. But by the time she's done, she's so confused because there are so many ideas and thoughts and practices that everybody uses. I have my own gig. I use my own stuff. That's what I've been teaching for you. But I'm going to tell you, she'll call me and she'll say, oh my God, I'm so confused. I don't even know which way I'm going. And that's what I want to share with you. If you're wanting to buy a house, if you're wanting to manifest a house, you don't watch programs where they keep failing at manifesting houses. If you want to shed some weight loss, you don't watch those shows about my 1,000-pound sister. You are what you eat. I love that. And most of you who are from the UK in here, you probably remember the intro to that because it was always this, oh, there is Sandra weighing in at a whopping 22 stone, and it would just crack me up because of the way it was expressed. But you avoid. You avoid those things that's going to tear you down. You avoid those things. Hello, my darlings, to all of those coming in. And please do me a favor. Put your DNA on the like button on your end, please. Thank you. And please subscribe, because when we get up to 4,000 subscribers, we're going to have a big giveaway. In fact, I want to get all of you in here tonight because I just have a feeling that there may be a giveaway coming. I'm not sure, but I think we might have a giveaway. But I want you all to avoid those things that's going to throw you off course. You're the only one. You need to be disciplined. You need to police yourself. Hello, my darlings. Standing Stones, you are a heartthrob. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Hello. Hello. Oh, there. Everybody's saying hello. Farah Sunset. Oh, look at this. Kitty, Kitty. Good evening to you, my darling. Good evening. Good evening. And I'm going to tell you this. I know you all have loved ones. And if you come off of these, there you go, buttering Zelda's toast. I'll take some tea with that toast. Thank you so much. I'll take tea. But if you have loved ones that you are hoping, wishing, praying that they'll help you, that they'll understand what's going on, that they'll get it and support you, you better be careful. Because the moment that you walk around like I do, hello, if you come to my house, you'll say, oh, wow, what rubber room was Zelda released from today? Because I'll walk around the house going, I am the one. I am the one. I am the one. I am the one who gets that contract. I am the one who brings in that amount of money. I am the one who does that. I am the one. I am the one. And when I'm done, I'll finish it by saying, and everyone wants to be me. And my son about splits every time I say that. But I'm going to tell you what, try it. Raise that vibration around you. I am the one. I am the one that's chosen. Oh, this person will call me. Well, because it'll make them feel better if they do. Now, you have a sense of humor when you're doing this. You don't have to feel like you're pushing things. You don't have to feel like, oh God, here we go again. I just got up in the morning. Nothing has shown up again. That Zelda, I wish she would go jump in a lake. Maybe if I had a floaty. So I want you to remember, keep this to yourself. I've had people that are manifesting, doing great, and they'll go to a family get-together on Christmas or on whatever holiday, and they'll all sit there and say, are you doing something illegal? Really? How do you get all this? You don't ever seem to work. How do you get this? Where did this come from? Do we have to make a phone call? I had one client one time that said that she walked in on a conversation that her family was having and they didn't realize that she was there. And these people were saying, we're just really worried. Is she stealing this sort of thing? Well, what about the kids? Should we make a phone call? What are we going to do if the 3 alphabet letters show up? Of course, she stopped talking about it. Of course, she incorporated herself and created that entity that was the appearance. So, because sometimes it's all about appearances, and you have to be careful because you're not doing anything illegal, but you never know when a neighbor, Mrs. Kravitz looking out the window. What was Mrs. Kravitz's husband's name? What was her name? What was Mrs. Kravitz's name? Her husband. Mrs. Kravitz. The nosy neighbor, Mrs. Kravitz. Sorry, Mama Bear. Sorry, Mama Bear. I'm just giving some examples. Gladys was her name, but what's her husband's name? Albert? Abner. 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 What are they doing? Remember? Abner. I think that's what it was. Now, EMM. I will never get rich. I always give my last dollar away if I have need to. You know what, my darlings? I think that's wonderful philosophy if you're giving. But I'm going to say that's a choice. And I'm also going to say this. If you like to help people so much, why don't you want to be rich? Because if you were rich, think of all the people that you could really help. Think about it, and you wouldn't have to feel like you are giving away your last dollar. You could be giving away the first dollar. You could be giving away more than dollars. You could be giving away maybe a car. You could give away maybe a heck of a lot more than that. The idea, my darlings, is to take care of yourself first. That's biblical. Take care of yourself first so you can take care of others. Here's the analogy, okay? You're flying. The flight attendant tells you, if something happens and the oxygen masks come down, put yours on first and then assist the ones beside you, especially if they're children. Because you know what? If you can't help yourself, how are you going to help other people? And I know many people are like, yeah, but Zelda, that is so selfish. Really? You think? No, it isn't. I got to tell you guys something funny that happened. Hello. We have to get rid of that person and kick. Can somebody do that for me, please? Okay. I got to get over there. Give me a second, my darlings. I'm sorry. I should have been over there. Because look, my darling, why don't you do me this favor? Why don't you go ahead and leave while you can? Because the moment that I get over there, I'm going to give you a one-way ticket out. How's that? I'm going to do that right now. So it's on your own. It's on your own. Give me a second. Here we go. Really nice person. Yeah. Well, I've got more somewhere else. So there we go. So, all right, what we need to do is we need to send this person off to the races. So, okay. And I don't know how to do that, AD. I don't know if you can do that for me or not, my darlings. We'll just get rid of him. We're just going to, I can't. All right, we're not even going to go there. Just be your bad self. Okay. So anyway, okay, but hold on. But what if they need it more than you? And you can't wait? Because there's always a way. There's always a way. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm signing out of Kick. I don't know how to give you a wrench. It is what it is, my darling. How do I do that? You tell me how. and I'll do it because I'm clicking on your name. Let me see. I did it. I banned him. I banned him. Very good. I banned you. You're gone. You're gone. All right. Okay, let me see here. It is what it is, my darling. And I don't know how to do that, but we'll have to talk about it. Lesson learned. Sorry for the interruption, but that was just a little exciting, wasn't it? Have a troll in the chat. We're going to just get rid of them. We'll get rid of that stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, give me a second because I got to make her a mod. Okay. Replace username with the exact username of the person you want to mod. I don't know how to do that, my darling. And I don't want to take the time up. Because every time I click on you. Anyway, we'll watch. We'll watch. Thanks for being there. Sorry for the interruption. Trolls. Trolls. Wolfie. There we go. I handled my first troll from Kick. And I'm going to tell you what, my son, yeah, we'll do it later. Thank you, darling. My son goes on Kick because, you know, he's the streamer and he's telling me, Mom, you better be careful. You better be careful of that. And you know me, I think I'm all that and a Reese cup. So it doesn't bother me. I just don't want to get in trouble with this platform that we're on. So there we go. Now, we were back talking to this beautiful person. Let me get this before I was interrupted because I don't like to interrupt you guys. Okay, so we addressed that. All right, we did this. Okay. EMM, but what if they need it more than you? And you can't wait. There's always a way. There's always a way. Always. There's always a way. Always. And if you can be into that type of mindset, knowing that, okay, I may not be able to do it and they need it more and you can't wait, there may be some other resources. There may be, and that's what you've got to be thinking about, my darlings. There's got to be, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes, and I know I'm not going to be on the popular planet when I say this, sometimes you just got to say no. Sometimes I got caught in that. I got caught in that one time, a few years back, where it was just like I was every day, a sponge, and holy moly. And the next thing you know, yes, give yourself a wrench, my darling. Okay. No, on Kick. The next thing you know, this person was able to find help somewhere else, and it was better help than what I was giving. Sometimes the people that really need it, need this, maybe a little lesson. Because it's not only a lesson of, oh my gosh, I've got to give, but it's also not healthy to give until you're absolutely broke down and deep. And it is not. So the only thing that I can suggest is this. If you want to continue on and do that, which I think is very admirable, I'm not getting after you. Then if I were you, I'd be saying, I'm going to be rich instead of saying, I'm going to be broke. I'm going to be broke. I'm going to be broke. Because you're sending that off to the universe that you like being broke. I get it. I get it. So what you need to do is you need to also help ask other resources. You have to have other resources, or my darling, it's up to you. I'm not going to argue with you because I do believe you're right, and I'm the same way. But you have to get over that hump. You, my darling, have to get over that idea of, well, I'm going to remain broke because this is happening. And I can hardly sweat it myself now, but I can't not give. So your job in this, my darling, is to start changing the mindset and saying, okay, if I'm going to feed people with children and animals, then I need to be a lot more wealthy than what I am. So there you go. And I'm going to send that vibe to you. I know it's hard, but there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with saying, I really want to be wealthy so I can help others. I was getting ready to tell you. Yes, I agree. I agree. Who is this person? I'm going to tell you the person that you're hearing meowing is, let me listen. I think that is Scooby and Petey. It's Scooby and Petey. It's Scooby and Petey. Scooby wants to be here so bad, and the answer is no. Mercury Star, Ricky Gervais, I like him. Donates so much to animals because he's so rich he can. That's right. But he had to get there. I've heard his story. He had to get there. He had to get to that point where he could. And you know what happens? When you give, you get in return. Unless you say, I'm not getting anything in return. I'm broke. I'm broke. So think, because your words matter. Your words matter. What you say matters. I'm all for you. I'm all for you because I help others too. I'm all for you. But you've got it. I made up my mind a long time ago. Well, okay, it doesn't feel very good to ask others to help me and then I have to end up passing it off to somebody else. So the reality is, I better do something so I can do it myself. And I have a little fund for emergencies. But the reality is, my darlings, Love and Cat TV, yes, they are. EMN, thank you, my darling. I was hoping that I didn't insult you, because that's something that I would never, ever want to do. Ever. Because I believe in you. You just got to believe in yourself. And you just got to say, okay, fine. If I'm going to be a giver, if I'm going to be a philanthropist, then I better have the do-re-mi to do it. That's it. Thank you. Jules, abundance and generosity of spirit. Amen to that. Bent hook, give a fish or teach them to fish. Amen to that as well. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just get stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Has anybody been there? I have. You all know, and I know that some of you have as well. There are many of you that are watching. Please do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. Indeed, yes. Yes. So there's no judgment. There's absolutely none. You know, okay, this is what I would say to myself. Okay, now Zell, you got to fish or cut bait here. Because, girl, you can't fail. And there ain't nobody coming. And those are hard truths that I used to talk to myself with. Girl, there ain't nobody coming. You're the only one you can depend on. And here I am. And it's because I'm going to tell you what else I manifested. For all of you who attended my live stream Saturday night, this past Saturday night, with Miss Laura Alessi and her partner, Evan. This woman is way up here. And you know who she's the daughter of attorney Robert Alessi. We all know him. Famous worldwide in the courtroom. And there is Laura Alessi on my little channel that doesn't have quite 10,000 subscribers. Gee, how do you think that happened? That was falling, I don't like to say fall into place. That was the universe arranging, because I have wanted to do something like that for a long time. She is gorgeous, stunning. And I've wanted to have a guest for a long time. And you know what? The guests are starting to line up. And it's because I'm manifesting them. You know how I manifest it? This situation? I write down show notes. I write down interview notes. Okay, if this one was coming onto my show, what would I ask this person? You prep. You prepare. You don't just sit and say, oh gosh, I just wish. No. You prep and you prepare. And that keeps the vibes that puts you on the same frequency of what it is that you want. Think about it. There are all these other creators, and you know them, you love them, I do too. And they have 20, 30,000 people, 100,000 subscribers, 20, 30. And I don't have 10. I think I broke the mold. I think I broke it. Because you know what? Word on the street is, wonder how that happened. Because, think about it. I'm not really everybody's cup of tea. I don't fit in with the mainstream, and that's okay, because I prefer not to in some ways. Not that I can't be kind. I wish everyone well. There's been a few things that have been said. Great. I'm just glad I know where I stand. I don't have to plan based on what everybody else is doing. I saw Miss Alessi on attorney Melanie Little. I love her. She and I are friendly. And you all know her. She and I, we banter in her stream. And afterward, I sent an immediate, and it wasn't even over, I sent an immediate DM over to Miss Laura Alessi and said, I ask a question, you may know me. She came in and binge watched my channel. I don't know if you know that. And she writes back and says, oh my gosh, I need to be on your show. That was divine. That was divine. And not only that, during the show, Melanie comes into the chat And I said, Mel, would you like to come on our show? And she said, sure, of course. You have not because you asked not. For me, it's not, oh, I've got to keep up. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. Oh my gosh. Because you know what? I don't care about plaques. I don't care about any of that. I'm here. This is my gig. The crime scene stuff on the other side of the aisle that I do, along with paranormal, y'all are coming with me. I love it. Look, we've got some beautiful things. Patty says, hello, my darling. She was so perfect for this platform. Yes. She was so great. The idea she came about things she wants to work on. Her and Evan are tremendous. She's brilliant. She is. She's brilliant. I thought the show went wonderful. I thought she was electric, magnetic, and stunning. I like people like that. Juliet, hello, my darling. I'm new here. Welcome. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Lady Zelda, I have become addicted to your channel. Oh, well, thank you. When fear of scarcity enters my thought, I stop immediately and remind myself that there are always enough. There is. Anything that you could ever want has already been created. Boom. You just got to sit down and pick out what it is you want with the catalog of the universe. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? But welcome, Juliet. I love it, my darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Mercury stars, just before coming across you, I was missing an old manifesting community. So guess that is the laws of attraction. You just were brought right here. You were brought right here, my darling. You were just brought right here. Sylvia's daughter, Lady Zelda, tomorrow's my 70th. No, you are not. Well, you're just 70 years young. You're just 70 years wild. You go, girl. Go. 70 years wild. Let me take a drink and we're going to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sylvia's daughter. Sorry. Happy birthday to you and many more. Bravo, my darling. I wish you all the best on the first day of your new year tomorrow. I love it. You're fantastic. And thank you so much for being so thoughtful in our community. We just love you, my darlings. Thank you. Thank you. Love it. Bent Hook. Love your channel, Miss Zelda. You have inspired me greatly. Wonderful. And I hope the inspiration continues to come. Because anytime you get a little frustrated, anytime you get a little upset, just tune into one of these. You've got friends. You got friends here. We've all been through it. Believe me. Pardon me. That, Captain Harris, that is your shaggy noodle meowing, by the way, now. Isn't it? It's like they're children. I can tell who they are by the sound of their meows. Holy moly. All right, my darlings. Messy Jessie. Hi, everybody. Just woke up from my nap. Glad to be back. I'm glad you're here too. Have you started your new job yet? I hope you like it. I hope you like it. You cannot believe it. I know. I kind of go through that thing too. It's kind of hard. But you know what? We have so many years ahead. You're just getting started. When I had my 65th birthday party on the channel, and it was my 50th anniversary of reading cards. Yeah, I know everybody's doing the math. I decided I was going to be 65 years wild. Hello. Nothing can stop us now. It all can be done. Except on Kick. Let's see. But anyway, we got that situated. All right. Angie, hi there, darling. Loves your show with Laura Alessi. You two ladies are amazing. Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. And I'm going to tell you what, you know when something is meant to be when it just flows. When it just flows. And that show flowed. That was a great show, I have to say. And I'm going to be framing my show notes. In fact, I have them right here. My show notes with Laura Alessi. Because I thought, I'm not bragging, I just think that it was a great show. But it was a great show that, hello, Laura was a standout. She's wonderful. She's wonderful. Okay, let me see what else. Anybody else new here wants to say hello? Standing Stones. I remember one show where Zelda turned the corner. The show was so amazing. I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that show. That would be amazing to remember that. I'm going to tell you, I have changed. I looked back. This is something. I looked back at some of these lives that I did and I thought, oh, you could tell there was something wrong because I was so timid about going live because I just didn't feel that I had content that anybody would want. And I just had imposter syndrome so bad. It's terrible. You can ask Mrs. Marie if she's still here in the chat. She will tell you. She would have to convince me. She would send me boxes of makeup and say, here, you need to go on. You need to go on. I'm like, okay, no. It ain't my bag. And now you can't keep me off of here. That's what happens. Because I had to just basically go in my bedroom one night, shut the door and say, okay, there's something wrong here. And it's with me. And I need to figure out how I can overcome. That's Shaggy doing the meow gig. They act like it's, oh my God. They've got cat TV, water, food, litter. They've got a little jungle gym, toys. And because they hear their mommy. All right, now let me see. Evan seemed a little shy in the beginning, then realized how special you are. Oh, thank you. And jumped right in. It's to your credit, Zelda. Gee, that's so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody say something funny. Somebody tell a joke. All right, let me see. Zelda, we love you. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Don't make me cry. Oh, here's a good one. Jody, the Forever Bothering Italians. Is that right? The Alphabet Agency agent. I like her. I followed her a long time. She's on the Talkie Tick that I go on late nights. Was on Young Jerks thinking Higgy is breakable. He sure is. And is sure that has goods on the McAlberts. I want you to know something. Someone wrote me, I don't know if you are here right now, my darling, whoever wrote to me and said, I put out a video on my other channel about Higgy Baby being the key witness. And she wrote to me and she said, holy mackerel, I am new to your channel. This is an old video, but you are spot on. And it's a two-parter. So if any of you are just like bored and you want to go to my channel and look for it under the true crime oh, the true crime playlist, and look for the key witness. This is a two-parter with Hickey Baby. I knew last year he was a key witness. I could see in his eyeballs. Thank you. I'm not going to read those stuff, though, because it'll make me cry. All right. Thank you so much. You're all so kind. I've noticed your confidence has grown. You're a chatterbox and not near as nervous. Thank you, Di, from Great Britain. Much love to you. And you know what? I am a chatterbox. And do you know I had somebody with a big name tell me they don't like to watch me because I talk too much? Well, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and look at you all? I'm sure that's a lot of fun. Never know. Okay. Gramir, your open heart is refreshing. So real. Love you, Zelda. I love you back. I love you back. Oh, we've got somebody here. We've got somebody here. Hello. Hello. This just may turn into something. This just may turn. Hello. I need to text somebody. Hello. Because this may just turn into something. There you go. And if you're watching, you might get a text. Okay. Hickey's got a top attorney. Well, I got to tell you something. He might need a top jury. Because I think, you know what? I think he's going to need a miracle. Because when this starts, when this starts, and how, there is our beautiful boozy beauty. I always get tongue-tied when I say that. So I'm just going to call her Beauty or BB because, my goodness, don't do that to me. So there we go. Hi, my darlings. Always got some good tea for us. Yay, Groovy Cheryl. Hello, hello. Before I forget, I need to thank Annie. Bless you, my darling. Look, Annie gifted 10 Fate and Fortune with True Oracle memberships. Bless you. I don't even know. There's been a lot of new people that came in here. And you know what? If you're new and if you have a hangout, because people are very generous on this channel and they always give good. I mean, you guys are a bunch of givers. But July 6th, I'm going to be reading cards, your cards, members only. That's Sunday at 2 p.m. And that is a lot of fun. There we go. A visit live on air. And how. It doesn't bother if you have 2 people on or 400. That's right. That's right. All are welcome, except those people from Kick. The trolls from Kick. We don't like trolls here. Zelda, I love your stories. I got a million of them. Boozy, oh, I love you. Oh, my darling. I saw you on Canton Chronicle. A lot of us were watching, and it was so fun. I was laughing so hard. Great show, my darling. Great show. Cannot wait to get up there and meet you. Listen, I need a chauffeur. I need a chauffeur. I'm going to start manifesting a chauffeur so I can start just going around and going to all these places and meet everybody, especially the casino. All right. Groovy, tell me about it. I'm going to tell you something. We're morphing here. I hope that that's okay. We're not on the right channel to talk about, but hey, we're going to talk about. We're morphing. I was actually thinking about going live on my channel tonight. But there are still some things with that case that I don't get, that I don't know. There's still some things. But I'm also going to tell you this. I hear that he has taken that deal, and the unaliving sentence is now off the table. And I can tell you from what I understand, and I'm hearing, the families are absolutely insane with fury at the state of Idaho. All I know, all I know, what's that song? What's that song? All I know, all I owe, Idaho way. Something like that. Anyway, hello, stop singing. They are so angry because I get it. But I have questions. I have questions about that. And I guess it doesn't matter because I can tell you very truthfully, if in fact it is true, and I don't have any reason to not believe that, if in fact that is true, that he took that plea deal, that boy ain't getting out there unless he has a tag on his toe. That's it. There's no appeal. There's nothing. Life ruined. 4 lives ruined. And now the healing has to begin. Very sad. Very, very sad. Groovy Cheryl. Her membership is missing. Uh-oh, my darling. Sometimes that comes upon us very quickly. We need to renew. Let me see. Hi there, my darlings. Hello, everybody coming in. Everybody is coming in right now. That's wonderful. Hippie chick, my darling, she was boots on the ground at 34 Fairview. And I got to tell you something. Did you see the new video that Nick Rocco dropped about Alan Jackson at 34 Fairview? Hello. That's something for another day. Boozy, yes, I saw you guys. Just thanks for going over and checking us out. It was a lively show and a lot of fun. Canton Chronicle. Boozy, the beauty. Boozy, the absolute stunning beauty, live. That was wonderful. Jerry says, I'll come pick you up. Oh my gosh, poor Marcus. We might be on the road for a little bit because, there you go. There you go. Standing Stones, I enjoyed seeing Zelda outside with video. That's going to happen a lot more. That's going to happen a lot more. And I'm going to be doing it a lot more. So there you go. There you go. Let me see what else is going on here. Yes, breaking news, all kinds of different things happening, right? States should have asked families before offering. I think they sometimes hint on it, but there's some school of thoughts on there that I'm not going to talk about right now, but the whole situation is very sad. Yeah, Boozy says, oh gosh, so much happened today. More basement videos. Wedding photos, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Toe tag only. It's toe tag city for Brian Kohlberger at this point. Sorry about his luck. He should have thought before he went into that house. I think what did this is because they had this idea of 4 culprits, 4 additional people that they wanted to bring in, and they tested DNA and all of them came back negative. So that was I think that just kind of blew, and so his lawyers probably said, well, because I'm going to tell you what, a jury would have given him that. Oh, no doubt. They could have sold tickets for that event. Die from Great Britain. Breaking news. I love it. Alan Jackson will be breaking his media silence by exclusively coming on Turtle Boy Live show on Saturday night at 9 p.m., but he has something he wants to say. We may start a little easier, a little earlier. We may start a little earlier because I got something I want to do, and then everybody can go over there. So we may start a little earlier Saturday night. So there we are. So thank you very much for that. There we go. I just connected with a long lost cousin. How beautiful. How beautiful. Very good. How very beautiful. Well, we knew that was going to happen. The IRS just told me they aren't coming for that clubhouse till next year. And you know what? If they're putting it off now, they probably would. There's some wiggle room in there. You just keep working at it. You just keep working at it. You go. There we go. Let me see. We all have such great news. Yes, I love it. I love it. Let me see. Oh, I think I've caught up. Let's manifest that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Save the clubhouse. Sending you vibes. It's done. Done. Find a workaround. You ask, it's done. It's called instant manifestation. You'd ask it, it's done. 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 Plan on it being done. Now, all you have to do is just navigate around it to make sure that that comes about. That's how that works. So Saturday night, because I know a lot of this audience is want to go somewhere to see Alan Jackson. Don't blame them. So we may stay, or we may start a little earlier at 6 p.m. and then go until one of the Alberts got married, and one of the drinks that they had was Karen Reed is guilty, and then they had homages up for Chloe, pictures of Chloe. You know, here, I got to say this. If it were not for Chloe, we would have never known John was in the house. So we have to give Chloe the kudos. We got to give her kudos. That's just what it is. So, my darlings, I guess it's almost time to close. Oh, pardon me. I messed that up. Zelda, that wasn't a drink. The Karen Reed is guilty was just a sign on the bar. Okay. I heard someone else say, though, that it was a drink as well. So I'm glad that you gave me the correct information. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Signature drink was a nod for their dog, Jax, a Jack and Ginger. Oh, God. Will these people not Stop. The dog told, just like in the Murdoch case. We love it, don't we? Don't we? We sure do. We sure do. My darlings, yeah, so it's still a dig, nevertheless. It is. Petty. If you're watching out there, guys, do the right thing. You're all just petty and desperate. Save yourself. Look what happened to Brian Kohlberger. You just never know. Save yourself now, because I think somebody is going to start singing. Somebody will sing. And you'll try to throw that person under the bus, and it won't happen. It's too late. It's too late. I bet you think the song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Well, I need, or then go Saratoga. Okay. Messy Jesse, my kid. Yeah, you can hear them. They're like in the next building over. No, they're not. They're like a few rooms over, but they're just singing for their lives. It's too late to apologize. Yeah, instead of that, they're doing, and silence is my game. Lockjaw, right? Lockjaw, right? McAlberts are serving their own life sentence. It'll get to the point where somebody can't live with themselves. Lockjaw, that's right. Imagine not caring and living life, getting married like nothing ever happened. Well, you know what that means? You know why things are like they are? Because there is no moral compass. They were never taught. There's no distinguishment. There's nothing distinguishing right and wrong. They've attracted this. You want to talk about law of attraction? They have attracted this. They believe that they can just lie and get out of it because this is what they've done. This is all they know. This is all they know. This is all they know. No moral compass. Imagine. You know, I got to say this. When Jen McCabe, in my opinion, showed up on the witness stand with a cross around her neck, I literally was like looking for burn marks. Sorry, not sorry. Feeling that you can lie. Stand up, take the medicine. That's it. Don't worry. Go for, a large cross. That's right. A large cross. There you go. But it was very true, because that was a very. So, my darlings, look. A cross that would have been seen by every juror. So, my darlings, the next live that I will see you is in July. I know. Do you have to wait till July? So, the next live that I will be seeing you is Thursday, the day before the U.S. Independence Day, July 3rd. And we will go on at 2:30. Now, I think what I'm going to do is do what I was going to do on Saturday night on Thursday afternoon. Pardon me. Then because there's a reason that all of this little information, all these videos from Alan, all these little things are trickling out. I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. This is a way to break people. Because sometimes, and that's why I feel the 3 initials, just kind of sit back, because that makes people think that it's over, and they relax, and they start talking and yapping again, and they start doing things they shouldn't be doing. And then, and sometimes you think it's going to break. Somebody's going to break. Somebody's going to break the alphabet crew. But that's why, because I'm going to imagine, just take a moment and imagine this part of the law of attraction, because they've attracted this. Imagine this part of the law of attraction where all of a sudden, you've done something wrong, and you just don't know when they're going to come after you. You just don't know what they know. You know what you know, but you don't know what they know, because they're not going to tell you. But if they ask you, they know. Does that make sense? It should, because you never get asked a question that the investigators don't know the answer. They already know it. They already know it. So Karma knows their address. That's right, Boozy. Karma has their number. They bought into the Karma credit system. You buy now and you pay forever. That's just the way it is. You buy now and you pay forever. The Karma credit system, that's just the way it is. You know what breaks karma is forgiveness. And then it's very hard. Because if you've done somebody wrong, karma may not be so hard, but you still got to make up what you've done to that person. Oh, yikes. Oh, there we go. Kravitz window. Abna. I love it. Bent hook, Kravitz window. Changed my name. Used to be Ben, but I like this new. Oh, yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. I love it. So are we going to dance before we leave? What do you think? This is the manifestation channel. It's not the crime channel, but we're talking about that. Should we dance? Let me know. Give me a 1 in the chat. Should we dance? Shall we dance? Da, da, da. Should we dance? Let me know. Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all want to dance before we go. I think I know which side of this bread is buttered. Let me see. We need to be dancing. You should be dancing. Yeah. Right. Hello. Where are we? Oh my. I'm going to try to come out with a video tonight. Now remember, I'm dropping the July forecast for every sign. So I'm going to try to get that done tonight before midnight so everybody can see those. So it is before July. And I think you're going to really enjoy those. That's going to be on this channel where you are right now. So, okay, so let me get this together. We'll get it together, my darlings. We'll get it together. Here we go. So glad Derek came out with this. Hold on. And this face. Hold on. Theater mode. Let me get. Oh, we didn't have a. Let's dance and then we can have a giveaway. So hold on. We're going to dance and then have a giveaway. I singing at weddings, including my own a couple of times. I've been there. Don't forget to describe and to like. All right, get ready because we're getting ready to dance. We're getting ready to dance. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, look at that face. Let me get the comments off of there. Here we go. My darlings. Are you ready? Because I am. I'm ready to dance. Let's dance. Hi, Ann. Okay. We're getting ready to dance, and then we're going to have a giveaway. So hang tight with me. We're going to dance, and then we're going to give away. Let me get whoever. Let's go.
Won't find a fingerprint, how dare you? How dare you? Won't find one drop of spit, how dare you? How dare you? There's no evidence here, how dare you? How dare you? But the truth falls on a deaf ear. I'm innocent, how dare you? Magnificent, how dare you? Your accusations are not based in reality, and I deserve much better than you're treating me. When you die, you will see what a monster you've been to me. Is my love not enough? Can't you just be happy in this love? Why you gotta make it so rough when we've been blessed with this gift from above? Won't find a finger. How dare you? How dare you?
I like this one too.
How dare you? How dare you? Won't find one drop of spit. How dare you? How dare you? There's no evidence here. How dare you? How dare you? But the truth falls on a deaf ear. I'm innocent. How dare you? Magnificent. How dare you? You my one. You're my 1, 2. You're my 1, 2, 3. I love you. I need you. Just believe in me. I'm innocent. How dare you? Magnificent. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Is my love not enough? Can't you just be happy in this love? Why you gotta make it so rough when we've been blessed with this gift from above?
She's the one who's singing this.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Won't find one drop of spit. How dare you? How dare you? There's no evidence here. How dare you? How dare you? But the truth falls on a deaf ear. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. How dare you? Magnificent. How dare you? Stop this judgment. How dare you? I'm heaven sent. How dare you? You're my one. You're my 1, 2. You're my 1, 2, 3. I love you. I need you. Just believe in me. I'm innocent.
You follow the background.
How dare you? Magnificent. How dare you? Stop this judgment. How dare you? I'm heaven sent.
I don't know. I'm not that serious.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I'm innocent. How dare you? Magnificent. How dare you? Get yourself right, cause I absolutely don't deserve this. And I've put up with it for way too long. Better wise up, straight up. Get it together, wise up.
Oops, hello. Stop that. Get off there, Jen. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much. Wasn't that fun? I love that. That is just so fun. Thank you so much. Wrong channel, but right song. All right, my darlings. Well, Beverly Cannoni signed something in the last couple of days that had Turtle Boy. She named him and something about the jurors. I mean, it's like these people just won't give up. Here we go.
Sit down, demon.
This is exactly what I hope these bad actors hear very soon.
FBI, open up!
There we go. All right, let's have a giveaway. Let's give away 1:44 a.m. You go. You just go. The irons are, oh, bless your heart, my darling. Hey, you know what? We have to have a little bit. We got to have fun. That's just what it's all about. We got to have fun. All right. We're going to have a giveaway. And you're going to see what the hashtag is. Okay, so let me share this. I can tell the future, but I can't hardly work this StreamYard stuff. Here we are. There we go. Here is the giveaway. Hashtag MM for Manifestation Monday. Prize is you can get a you can get a moon phase report, or you can get my Zeldon. I'm not offering it for sale, but you can get my Zeldon Codex. Either one, I will need your birthday and any other significant numbers. And especially if you want my Zeldon Codex system that is numerology. So there we go. So there you go. So you can decide. It's your choice. Ready? All right. I'm going to start. It's collecting now. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going, my darlings. Keep it going. Keep her going. Keep her going. We have 62 people watching. How about stepping in, saying hello, subscribing, hashtag MM Manifestation Monday. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Enter one time. If you enter more than twice, it'll kick you. Okay? So one time. Good luck, everyone, and much love to you. I love it. I love it. Keep going. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to let it on for a little bit. We're going to let it on for a little bit. Hashtag MM for Manifestation Monday. And my last advice to you in this Manifestation Monday before we have this is stop carrying around what broke you. Stop carrying around what broke you. You guys have got this. Had a lot of fun tonight. Lots of fun. Thank you so much. Good luck to each and every one of you. Here we go. We're going to keep going, keep going. We have 28 people in here now. Okay, last call, my darling. Last call. Last call. Somebody asked me if they could do a baby little skit for me, and I said, yeah, you can do a baby as long as it's nice and not hurtful. Yes. Thank you, Captain Harris. Thank you, thank you. We always have fun here, Gina says. I'm so glad that's what it's all about. Auntie Deb was praying me. What was he doing on his show this morning? Praising me? Maybe? Praising me. He was. Aw, and I missed it? I'm going to have to go back. Thanks for letting me know. I'm going to have to go back and watch because I want to be praised. All right, here we go, my darlings. Here we are. I want to read cards for him. I'm going to read tarot for Auntie Deb for Jimmy. I love him too. I love him. I love him. I sound like what's her face on Pride and Prejudice. Elizabeth Bennet. I love him. That movie messed up my dating. All right, my darling, I love him. I'll tell you what. I don't know how she got out. Somebody opened the door, and it wasn't this person. That door opened, and they cannot open the door because it opens to the inside. Did some nice entity let you out? Probably. Here we go, my darlings. Ready? Ready? Here we go. We're going to draw now. Yay, look who won. Karen, hello, hello. Look who won. Bless you, my darling. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, my darlings. No, sister. Congratulations. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Hello, and come on in. We're getting ready to go. Now, my darling, you have a choice. You can either do a moon phase or the Zeldan Codex. I can't even talk. Zeldan Codex system. And that is a numerology. You email me with your birthday. And you've got my email, my darling. Email me with your birthday and any other significant numbers. No other birthdays could be a significant number. So there we go. Moon phase. Okay, my darling. So, all right. So email me, say moon phase, and give me your birthday. Have I already done a moon phase for you? I was thinking that I did. Email me. I'll check and see. I don't want you to have a repeat, okay? So we'll check and see. Anyway, my darlings, thank you so much, AD, for putting my email in there. Jessie wants your email so you can send it to mine. No, okay. All right, Karen. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much, my darlings. Thank you so much for being here. You know, you guys mean so much to me. Thanks for letting me know all the good tea, all the good gossip, everything that goes on. Dear Zelda, thank you for lots of love. Well, you know what? You are so welcome. Congrats. Good night. Somebody is grabbing onto my earring. Hello. That ain't going to happen. All right, my darlings. I want to thank you again. Let's do this. Stay tuned. She's going to eat my ear. Stay tuned for, I'm just going to give you the little out scene, okay? We're going to loop it. Y'all say goodbye to each other. I'm going to see you again soon. I will see you again on Thursday. Maybe I'll do a quick little reading tonight. I don't know if I have time, but watch for the July predictions to drop. That's really important. Thanks again, my darlings. Thank you. Hang in there. Have a beautiful week. And thanks for being here, okay? Much love to you. And y'all be, well, oh, let me stop this banner. Let me stop that. Y'all be wonderful. Y'all be wonderful, because I know that you are already. I'll see you Thursday, my darlings, okay? And let me fight off the kitties. And I'll talk to you really. I'll talk to you really, really soon. Here we go, darlings. Have a good night. Bye for now.